everyone, so you just finished watching a video on how to prepare your background, and if you look over here, I did put a couple examples of some student works on preparing their background. So that's what you're going to do today. Now, couple things. Materials for mixed media can be overwhelming. You guys have a million different choices, and I don't want to dictate all your choices. You don't even have to do watercolor today for your background. I just personally think it looks cool, and I like working with watercolor, and I thought you would too. So I set you up, as you can see, with watercolor. You don't have to do it. You could come up to this table, and you could prepare your backgrounds with these amazing, beautiful pastels. And that could be what you decide to prepare your background with. You could prepare your backgrounds with markers. Oil pastels, I set up oil pastels, which I do have turpentine to thin it out if you wish. I also put out some really beautiful liquid watercolors that you could use as well. So with this, you would just use it just like a regular watercolor pan, but you need to put it in one of these lovely little palettes. And I have, or will have, a stack of them right here. Now, here's the thing. For this mixed media project, this is gonna be our material station. If you take something from here because you wanna use it, like, oh, I'm gonna use these, and you take it to your table, then that's fine. But at the end of class, everything has to be put back into this container and put back right here. If you decide to use watercolor, now I set you up with some watercolor brushes. One person per table. It's going to be seat number 2. Okay, if you look at my daily jobs, I have this in the way, I'll move it. Seat number 2 is the supply manager this week. Your job is going to be to take the brushes. Sorry if that was a little extreme close up. And what you're going to do is wash it, and you are going to use this like brush shampoo. Just like if you're washing your hair, get to the roots. You want to, like, scrub your scalp. Okay? You scrub all the way down here because paint tends to stick there. You rinse it off. And just because I don't want to put wet brushes back on the table, you're going to put the clean brushes upright in this container. Now, do you see the color matching here? Turquoise, okay? Turquoise for water, that's why I picked that color, blue. You want to make sure that the watercolor brushes go in the watercolor container. Why is that important? Because you don't want to use acrylic brushes with watercolor or vice versa, because acrylic can ruin the bristles. Watercolor is a water-soluble medium, and that essentially means that it's meant to hold a lot of water. And if acrylic paint gets crusted in here, it's not going to hold the correct amount of water. Okay? So let's just keep them nice and neat. Let's respect the materials. Let's use them appropriately. Now, just a quick reminder, you're preparing your background today. You would have wrote your name on the back. There are pencils on your tables in these containers. Okay? You would have wrote your name on the back. And the next step after it dries is going to be to maybe apply a second medium on top. You remember I showed you in the video you just watched, I put on my watercolor wash, I started to put pastels on top, the new pastels, and I rubbed it in. You saw me do that in the video. The next step was I traced the picture of me and Emmett, and I wanted it to just be very light because I want that blue to shine through. Now, you might say, where's the object? Okay, I didn't draw it yet. That's my next goal, and I'm gonna actually make a separate video for that and not show that to you today. But I'm going to be overlaying and creating different layers of the object. I'm also gonna handwrite my story on here as well. So anyway, that's our goal. Prepare the background. You're probably not going to be able to do anything else today except prepare your background. Have fun.